Cause I can feel ya.
Hey everybody, this is Mark Rodriguez.
And Paige.
And you're watching the epic and super awesome 50th episode of the Video Game Masters. I mean, we want to thank all you guys out there for watching our show all this time, for supporting us, for dropping your comments, your likes, your subscribes, all that good stuff. Because, I mean, we probably wouldn't be here this long if it wasn't for you guys. So we're glad you guys are watching it. And like we mentioned before, we're going to make this episode specially made just for the fans. We're going to read some of the comments, quotes, questions.
Pretty much questions, not comments, complaints, or anything.
No, we still have complaints. So we're going to start this 50th episode. We're going to be showing little things here and there and talk about interesting stuff related to our show. But first, let's start off with the questions. Let's see what we have here.
Okay, the first question is from Impulse Kid 86. How long did it take to put together a VGM episode, given the team has so many people involved? This is a question for you, Mark.
Okay, well, depending on what game, because sometimes you see that we do an episode about one game, sometimes we talk about maybe 2 or 3 games, if it's like a trilogy or something within the same episode. It depends on how much we're talking about. If it's one game and it's pretty simple and it's an episode that's basically just me and Johnny, maybe Paige or something like that, it probably could be done in maybe 2 weeks or so with all the editing, the lines, and all that. But if it's a big epic game with a lot of stuff to talk about, or it's a series to talk about, and we have like the whole gang in there, it might take a month. Because of course we have jobs and things, and then if people send in their clips, we gotta wait for Cody to send his clips, we gotta wait for Gerstein to send her voice files, we gotta wait for, Rocky Arbus' scenes, all that stuff kind of delays it a little because sometimes, well, they're busy too and stuff like that. So yeah, the simpler episodes, probably like 2 weeks.
You have lives.
Yes. The simpler episodes are probably maybe 2 weeks or so. The ones that have like the whole gang or a whole bunch of guest stars and stuff, and they probably take like a month or so.
Great answer, Rock. The next 2 questions are from Rocky Arbus.
You roll the R so well.
I guess. The question is, what game consoles do you have in your collection? I guess I'll start. Officially, the first system I actually had on my own was the Wii system. I got that for Christmas. That I officially had by myself. My brother gave me his GameCube. Before that, obviously, I had the DS. Another Christmas gift. I bought the PS3 for myself. I had the SNES. His is dead.
Mm-hmm.
So between us, we have one.
Man, your GameCube still works, right?
Yeah, the GameCube still works. I don't even think we brought it over to the new apartment.
Well,
Thinking about that.
Have to bring that over. Well, and as for me, of course, I also started a little way back. We got the Nintendo system. We used to own the classic Game Boys, but it kind of, I guess...
Oh, yeah, I used to have the Game Boy Color, too. Oh, that's my first system.
Okay. But we had the Game Boys, they kind of died out. If you've seen our show, you've seen our Super Nintendo got busted, so we're going to use Paige's one now.
If they ever get the second controller.
Yes. Johnny got to keep the Nintendo. Johnny kept the Sega Genesis.
Johnny gets epic stuff.
Yes. We got the Xbox 360. I got my own DS as well. And, well, if you've seen some of the scenes in the older episodes.
Did I say? Yeah, I did say one.
Yes. If you see some of the older episodes, you still see that we used to have a Neo Geo system with the controllers and everything, which unfortunately it died out before we had time to, discover the internet and all that stuff. YouTube probably wasn't even around back then when we had it. But, yeah, we used to have that super expensive $500 Neo Geo system, but not anymore.
Are you going to be willing to pay that much money for the new system coming out again?
Yeah, we'll see with the PS4 or Xbox One.
The second question from Almost is, who is the most annoying final boss in any fighting game?
Well, offhand, it's a little hard to think of some. One example would be, I don't know his name, but the final boss from from that game, from Blaze Blue, was an annoying asshole. He had just too much crazy high priority attacks to destroy you in seconds. I mean, the only person I could beat him with was this. I forgot what character it was, but it had like a long distance attack that could be kind of spammed. So that's an annoying character. And then one boss that's damn annoying too is Galactus from the Ultimate vs. Marvel game. I mean, what the hell? He has moves where, I mean, he fires finger blasts that cover the whole fucking screen. You have absolutely no choice at all but to block. And if you don't have enough energy to block, you're basically fucked. And that is incredibly cheesy. And then the cheesy part is that sometimes he just does it over and over again. So if you somehow survive the first time, lots of luck having enough energy to survive the second or third blast, you know what I mean? And then the worst thing is, when he's dead, quote unquote dead, when his life bar is empty, he is somehow still alive a while longer. So you still gotta continue to hit him, you know, before he kills you, even though technically he's dead already. I mean, that is just very, very, very cheesy. And especially harder when you're using some of the characters that don't have, like, the giant screen-filling fireballs or long-distance attacks and stuff like that. So, yeah, off the top of my head, those are probably the cheesiest ones. And probably, I can't think of his name right now, but that cheesy bastard from King of Fighters 13 with the incredibly annoying and cheesy hold where he just grabs you and punches you over and over and over again. That also gets fucking annoying. I can't think of his name right now, but if I could, I would be pissed. But that thing.
So pissed off you can't even think of the name. You hate him so much you don't even want to remember his name.
I can't remember.
I don't play fighting games, just Injustice, but I never tried the real storyline. But from all the different games I play, Sword Art, I can't really even say that. From the little amount of games I play, the Uncharted 2, I think it's Uncharted 2, the bad guy at the end where you have to fight him, shoot him. I haven't played the game for a long time, so I don't remember anyone worse, but I remember that's one of the annoying bosses of the game series.
That's pretty much it here.
Okay, the third question's from Leanne Moore.
Well, what the hell did he say?
Where's your weak point?
What?
How can I destroy you with minimal effort?
Well, first of all, I don't got no damn weak points. Maybe you got weak points. And as for trying to struggle with minimal effort, yeah, you bring it, buddy. You bring it, Landmore. You wish you had a 50th episode of your crappy show. What?
So stupid feud. I'm so sick of it.
Well, he keeps trolling me and...
That's not trolling, it's just being stupid. But anyway. Why? Why am I even asking this stupid question?
Well, what do you mean, why?
Why are you feuding? Why am I even asking this stupid question? You guys are idiots.
Okay, well, I guess for the answer of why me and Landmore are always fighting each other, well, it kind of goes back a little bit to when the internet was still new in the old days. And if you guys can actually believe it, we actually used to be friends at one time.
Dude, there's an off-the-wall rumor going around that these groovy cats use the internet to make review shows, man.
That's out of sight, man. You should review movies and stuff.
Cool your chops, man. We're reviewing video games.
Video games? It's all about the movies, man.
Cool it, ding-a-ling. We're reviewing games.
No one would watch a show about a guy reviewing video games, man.
Well, no one would watch you review movies.
And no one would want to watch you, period. More! Mike! More! Mike!
You guys? The internet wasn't invented yet.
Okay, I made up the 60s part, but it still happened that way.
Yeah. Now can I leave this flashback?
More!
Yeah, Mark. I'll make a better review show than you. I'll be getting you next time later.
So as you can see, I have a very valid reason for hating that stupid land war. And what? Well, it's a damn good valid reason. You would be pissed off too if you decide to review movies instead of games. And
reverse.
But just read the. What's the next question?
It's the next set of questions from another terrible idea. Let's see.
And of course, it's nice enough to send it to us in form of video, which is pretty good.
Let's go with this question first. What are your top 3 fighting games of all time? Again, mostly you.
Oh god, well there's so many good fighting games now, it's kind of hard to say. I guess if I was to make a real top 3, it would probably be of course Injustice, because it's so awesome. I mean, there's still more new stuff coming out. I mean, they just announced that Satana was going to be in it, and not too long ago they announced the Martian Manhunter was going to be in it, and everything. Yes, but I mean, I don't even know how many more characters they're going to bring out. It's just so awesome. It's still like my favorite game for right now, just to go back and to play it. And they have been getting a lot into the whole DC Universe thing, so I kind of like seeing how they do it in the game and stuff like that. And I guess second, I would probably put it third, but like in no particular order, I would say it's probably the Street Fighter 4 series because it's still so much fun. It's still the coolest thing.
Super 4.
Yes,
Super
and
Duper
Ultra 4, yeah. Well, I'm gonna count that all as the Street Fighter 4 series. So
I just count
whatever. Yes.
Just adding a name.
Yes,
Super.
but anyway,
Arcade,
the Street Fighter
Super
4
Arcade.
series, because it's so cool, it's so fun to me to play online, you know, that game, it's still fun to me, like enter like tournaments and others you have at anime cons. No, I don't.
If you want to win.
Okay, stop. Anyways.
It's an easy win.
Stop. But those are the games that I still like to go back to. There's all these new games, but I still go back to playing Street Fighter 4, shut you. And let me see. It's kind of hard to say what a third favorite fighting game would be. But it would probably be some of the old school King of Fighter games. I do like King of Fighters 13, but I do kind of miss like King of Fighters Ultimate 98 with just that huge cast of characters. So I mean, that's probably one of my favorite games too to add on there.
Oh, look at me, because I hate fighting games.
But you must have some favorites.
Just one, Injustice, that's pretty much it. I don't care for anything else, honestly. So Injustice, number 1, number 2, number 3. Okay, let's move on.
Okay.
Who do you think the new 5th character in Ultra Street Fighter 5 will be? I'm so sick of these stupid fighter questions. Like, what's the next Nancy Drew game? Are you excited about that? Yeah. I could tell you about the whole thing, but I can't talk about stupid fighting games. So this is again for you.
Okay, well, for Ultra Street Fighter 5, I don't know. I mean, there's a big chance it might just be an all-new, made-up, whole new character. But, I mean, they've used so much of the characters already that I don't really know who they could use that wouldn't be kind of a disappointment. Because, for example, I like Birdie, but if they put Birdie in the game, there may be lots of people out there complaining that, they put Birdie in there instead of, so-and-so. I mean, yes. I mean, Belena's already one of my favorite characters. She's already in the game, so I don't know. I would say maybe Alex because he's supposedly the main character of Street Fighter 3. Maybe Alex will be there to close it up, or who knows, maybe Gil might be there. That's probably my two best, either Alex or Gil, because I don't think they would use anyone else, either that or a made-up character.
You sound like you said Birdie.
Well, there's a character called Birdie in Street Fighter.
That's why I had to say Shiny.
Okay.
The next question, because I'm doing it out of order from what we have listed, because the other question is a major question. This next question is specifically for Johnny. Have you considered doing a series all in Spanish, Espanol, or maybe a translation of your existing series in Spanish? Espanol. See? I know my Spanish.
Alright, so there you go, Johnny.
You seem much more fluid and confident speaking in Espanol. Probably the audience would see.
Okay, see. So anyway, Johnny, what do you think?
See.
What's up, another terrible idea?
That's a pretty interesting question. I don't know if I can make an entire episode in Spanish, pero nunca se puede decir nunca. Puedo hacer el intento a ver cómo me va. And you never know, so you might see Johnny in Espanol. And as for the compliments, well, thank you. It's pretty cool. I try to have the most fun I can when I do my segments in Spanish, because Spanish is the type of language where you can express pretty much the same thing you say in English in millions and millions of ways. So I try to have fun with it. So thanks for the compliment, and well, stay tuned. Maybe Johnny will be speaking more Espanol.
Thank you, Johnny, for that answer to our final question. Again, this is majorly for Mark.
Okay.
What do you use to capture the footage, and at what setting?
Okay, well, this is actually one of the bigger answers. And we're going to show this off to you.
And the cheesy.
Yeah, we love the cheese, yes. So all you people out there that want to know more detail of how we put these, yes, that puts these Video Game Master episodes together, what equipment do we use, how do we do it, or if you want tips to make your own video game review show, check out how the Video Game Masters make their episodes. Roll that bean footage.
Hey, you! Yeah, you, the blonde reading the book.
Me?
Do you like YouTube videos?
Yeah.
Do you like video games?
Yeah.
Have you ever considered making a show about reviewing video games and putting it on YouTube?
Always.
Well, why haven't you?
I just don't know how.
Well, do you know that making your own show on YouTube is so easy that anyone can do it? Even you?
Even me?
Yes, especially you! Here are some easy steps of making your own show reviewing video games on YouTube.
Oh boy!
And now, to make things even more interesting, let's have Paige and what's her name give you all the steps you need to make your very own video game review show. Choose the game you want to review. Make sure you choose a game you enjoy, know a lot about, have played several times, and most of all, have fun reviewing. Of course, this is harder when you have more than one host. Be sure you agree to review the same game. If the game is horrible and you want to explain why it's so horrible, you can do that too.
This is the time to write the script. Plan it how you want the review to be, what points will you cover, and in what order. If you have several people in the episode, decide who says what, and write out skits or things where everyone has good enough screen time or can contribute to the episode.
Play the game and take notes. No matter how much you might think you know about the game, play it for a few days to refresh your memory or catch interesting things you might want to add to the review.
Do your research. Depending on how detailed you want to do the review, be sure to look up and confirm the game's story, characters, history, and release dates. Also, if the game is a sequel, explain the differences or improvements it has over the original.
And today we're going to talk about Ninja Turtles Hyperstone Heist for the Sega Genesis, the first ever 16-bit Ninja Turtle game.
Wait, Mark.
What?
Seriously? That wasn't the first game. The first game came out on an SNES called The Turtles in Time.
Oh, damn it.
Oh, snap.
Be sure to get your facts straight and double check them so you're not saying the wrong thing. People love to troll reviewers that give the wrong information.
And believe me, we will troll. A lot.
Make it interesting. Be sure to find cool things to talk about in the game to keep things fresh and exciting. You can even go beyond the game and give behind-the-scenes information. For example, in the Mortal Kombat episode, the Video Game Masters discussed the controversy caused when the game first came out for home systems, which caused video games in general to start having ratings. Also be sure to throw in extra jokes, skits, and cheese. People love their cheese. And now, for the technical part. How do you edit all of this into your very own video game review show? The first step is to capture the game footage. There are several ways to do this. The cheapest and easiest way is to record the game footage by aiming the camera at the TV screen. But you might get stuck with purple bars that just don't go away. The VGM used a DVD recorder to capture game footage on rewritable discs. Then they use Camtasia to capture the footage from the disc to the computer. They also started using the program called Image Mixer 3 that came with a video camera that can also capture the footage off the disc. Of course, other people can use high-quality video capture cards, though they might be a little expensive.
Using an editing program for your show. You can use several editing programs to edit the scenes together, combining live action, game footage, background music, and voiceovers. Most computers come with Windows Movie Maker, but BGM uses Camtasia, since it allows for more effects. Other people prefer to use Sony Vegas.
For voiceovers, the BGM use a mic and Audacity to record the sound files. Audacity has good sound, and you can also edit the volume for other things if the clips don't sound too clear on their own.
Another good program to have is any video converter. Some cameras might film video on files that aren't compatible with Movie Maker or Camtasia, so this program has you convert most files into something that works for them.
Once you're done editing everything together, be sure to watch your new show a few times to make sure that everything looks and sounds right. Make sure to edit out any mistakes you want to correct before you're ready to publish your video to the world.
And that's how you make your very own video game review show on YouTube.
It's that easy!
Yes, it is. So what are you waiting for? Go out there and make us proud.
I'm gonna make my YouTube video right now.
And as for you people watching this video right now, what are you waiting for?
Movies over. Hey, hope you guys enjoyed that. Gosh darn educational fun movie.
Full cheese. In so little time.
Yep, and more cheese to come. So anyway, guys, once again, I want to thank you all for the comments, the questions, the likes, subscribe, all that stuff for our episode. And I'm going to wrap this up with a special music video I made based on several scenes of our show, and also never-before-seen footage.
How that stupid movie that was never made.
Yeah, it's weird. But anyways, let's check out the video.
They try to hit you. They try to keep you down and out. But they don't know ya. But like I know ya. I know what you're all about. They'll help each other. 'Cause you're my brother. We'll be no matter what the odds are. We'll turn the heat up. Even if we beat up. We'll stop our foes without a doubt.
you want?
First off, everyone drop your weapons. Now you're all going to... Wait, where's Pika Chica?